You're watching 48 Fastcast.
All right, y'all, time right now, 7:01. We are starting out pretty gloomy, muggy, foggy this morning, and some rain also pushing in right now.
Yeah, not the prettiest Friday to start as well, but the weekend, of course, Jeff, like you mentioned, looks like it's going to be pretty nice.
It does, but for now, you get an adverse morning commute, you get an adverse weather morning commute. Everybody gets a tough drive into work until it gets better, like Jonathan said. But right now, showers and a little fog and just a really gloomy, non-November-like feel outside. The showers themselves are just about driving on 565 right now, making it into South Huntsville, right along 65 from about Athens down to Decatur. You pick up some more rain as you move into areas like Lawrence County, and this is just one of 3 waves of rain we'll be tracking today. It's made it to 565. Our Madison camera showing some wet roads now. The good news about the rain is it actually helps eliminate some of the fog we had this morning, but if you haven't had the rain yet, you're still socked in with the fog. That's for areas mainly east of 65. Here's the rainfall now. There's more that's going to develop off to the west throughout the day, and again, it comes in waves. And once the rain gets to the areas to the east, that will wash away some of the dense fog, but the combination of fog and rain making it tough this morning. More showers for the evening commute, tracking some thunderstorms tonight. Once those move out, the weekend will get a lot better. We'll take a look at Saturday and Sunday coming right up.
This is your 48 First Alert Road Report, sponsored by Bankston Motorhomes.
All right, we still have that crash on 565 westbound here at Oakwood Avenue. It does appear to be getting worse and worse. That backup all the way up Chapman Mountain, past it as well. So just be aware if you're going westbound down the mountain there, you will run into a pretty significant snag. Taking you now to the Decatur area, where we're also seeing some slowdowns on 31 in both directions there and on some of the side streets as well. Drive times right now, we have Meridianville to Huntsville about 25 minutes, Hampton Cove to Huntsville about 9. Jonathan.
All right, thanks, Gina. Well, a Huntsville murder suspect has been released on bond. One man was killed in that shooting. Shakira Hampton is charged with murder in the shooting death of Michael Darden. Huntsville police tell us the two recently broke up, and Hampton tracked down Darden to a church parking lot. The two argued, and that's when shots were fired. Hampton's bond was set at $20,000 yesterday. The assistant district attorney, Emily Carroll, tells us Darden's family feels that bond was way too low. A former part-time DeKalb County Sheriff's deputy has been sentenced to 12 years in prison. Joshua Wells recently pleaded guilty to sodomy. He was accused of having sex with 2 teenage boys. Wells also had to register as a sex offender and have no contact with the victims.
A Huntsville man is facing a minimum of 10 years in prison in connection to an illegal AI operation. The Department of Justice says he was sending AI technology to China. Brian Raymond and 4 others are charged with conspiracy to illegally export graphic processing units. The Justice Department says the group used a Florida company as a front to buy and export the tech. DOJ officials say this happened between October of last year and January of this year. Raymond is also charged with money laundering in connection to this case. Well, we are asking authorities more questions after 2 18-wheelers crashed in Athens, leading to an explosion last night. Athens police say the semis collided on I-65 right near the 347-mile marker. We're told no one was killed, but it's unclear if anyone was injured. That explosion also forced the northbound lanes of I-65 to close for hours.
Well, staying in Limestone County, an Athens man is dead following a car accident on Thursday. State troopers say this happened on US 72 near Poplar Creek Road. That's about 5 miles west of Athens. 77-year-old Donald McGregory was killed after his car ran off the road, struck a ditch, and overturned. Huntsville police officers will be looking for drunk drivers later today ahead of the Thanksgiving travel rush. There will be several busy intersections that they'll be at. Now, these include Jordan Lane, Sparkman Drive, Maston Lake Road and Pulaski Pike, and Cecil Ashburn Drive, as well as Old Big Cove Road. Now, if you're stopped, you'll be asked for your driver's license, proof of insurance, and registration. The Scottsboro police have arrested the person they believe has broken into several cars there recently. The break-ins happening in the Hood subdivision and County Park area. Police have not released the person's name, and further details on the arrest have also not been released.
Well, one Huntsville holiday tradition is back. We tell you where you can enjoy all of the festive fun ahead.
Well, beloved Huntsville holiday tradition is back and better than before.
Yeah, Skating in the Park is back for its 14th year, and we have everything you need to know about this upcoming season. So it opens today and runs through January 4th. Tickets are $15 for those 10 and up and $5 for those 9 and under. There is a $5 skate fee, but you can bring your own if you have them and save a few bucks. Special events this year include DJ nights, family nights, and a New Year's Eve celebration. Danielle Owen with the Huntsville Museum of Art says the money goes toward promoting the arts in our community.
We're excited to open our 14th season of Skating in the Park. It's one of the biggest fundraisers here for the Huntsville Museum of Art and funds a lot of our programs throughout the year. Skating in the Park, I think, has become a holiday tradition for a lot of families in North Alabama.
Well, their hours may depend on the weather, so make sure you check online before you head on over.
Your 48 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist Jeff Denoyer.
I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but might be a little tough today with the rain and storms in the forecast later this afternoon. It gets better for the weekend, though, so certainly some time to get out to the park. But a lot of clouds and the showers. We have a few this morning, but we'll even have more this afternoon. And I do think the showers as we go into the late afternoon could be some heavy rainmakers for the evening commute. And then another round of thunderstorms come in overnight, and some heavy rain once again is possible after about midnight to about 4 a.m. We're in the low 60s. Once that rain moves on out, it gets better quickly on Saturday, especially by the afternoon. Temperatures in the low 70s. A little cooler Sunday morning on your way to church services, but overall the weekend looks pretty good. Monday, not much rain. Tuesday, yes, some showers. Got to keep an eye out for some thunderstorms. And then on Wednesday, the rain moves out, the cooler temperatures move in, and the turkey may want to grab a sweater because it will be a little chilly with high temperatures around 50 degrees.
All right, well, the weekend looks very nice. Hey, if you have any people that are playing tonight, high school football, of course, the playoffs still continuing on. Remember 48 Blitz, you can keep up with all the scores there as well.
Have a good one, y'all.